Lots to unpack this week, and I'll try to take us through it. This is DDS, and this is the Dorkly Rundown. All right, so first off, we're going to start with Black Adam. There's toys. A toy post has brought to light some of the villains, or some of the characters, I should say, that are in the next upcoming Black Adam movie. If you haven't heard about the movie, which I don't believe you, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is going to be playing a huge role, supposedly, stronger than Superman or whatever he keeps saying. But regardless, we have lots to kind of unpack here. It looks like there is a huge fight or something with Justice League of America, as there are, I think, four characters of the GLA in this movie. At least, those are the ones that are confirmed. We have Atom Smasher, who can change his size and density without tech like Ant-Man. He can. That would be an interesting one to see on the big screen. Actually, all of these characters I'm pretty excited about to see in the new one. I think the character I'm not the main character, but the a character I'm pretty excited about is Dr. Fate, who I believe Pierce Brosnan, 007 himself, is playing. I know I dabbled with Dr. Fate in the Injustice series, so if I wish I could do the move right now, but just so I mean, it's a sorcerer that and it makes sense to have in the Black Adam movie. I mean, what do you think of when you think of Black Adam and Shazam, or the original Captain Marvel, right? Or Mr. Marvel. So I mean, it'll be kind of cool to see him. We have a newer character with Cyclone. I didn't know much about this one, but I can make a guess. She builds and blasts wind cyclones. Boom, done, got it. Hawkman is in it, so I haven't really been involved with the Arrowverse, but I guess there's a live action TV show with Hawkman. I mean, I know of Arrowverse, I just haven't watched Hawkman in that. I'm pretty excited to see the live action movie version of Hawkman. I did like to watch him in a bunch of other Justice League shows as a kid, so it'll be an interesting to see that. It looks like one of the villains, so either playing along with Black Adam, or maybe somebody that Black Adam goes against, which I can see him more teaming up with this one, but it's Sabak, which is the 7 deadly sins. Yet again, stop me if you've heard that, because yes, they were in Shazam. So this is another take. There are different versions of the 7 deadly sins in this universe. So this is more of the demonized version. So that'll be something. I don't know if Mark Strong is in this. Probably not. To do any of like a revival, or I guess anything else with or from the Shazam movie. But overall, it looks intriguing. I'm sure Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is going to be working aside this against the Justice League of America. Probably not, because that seems a little too obvious. From what people have said, the fighting is pretty intense. It's like Infinity War and Dragon Ball Z style, so lots of action. So I mean, it comes out this year. Lots of good things, I guess. And now we're going to be moving to the James Gunn world. So James Gunn is involved with a lot of projects right now. Something that is coming out. I'm filming this on Wednesday. I think it's released Thursday. And you will probably watch this in 2 months. So the Peacemaker series, news have come out, and James Gunn's pretty active on the Twitterverse, which is kind of cool because you get to see some of the behind the scenes stuff. But it looks like Vigilante was replaced during the process of filming, after 5.5 episodes, due to creative differences, it looks like the new Vigilante is a perfect fit just by the trailers and behind the scenes interviews. It looks like he brings a lot of fun energy to go along with John Cena's Peacemaker. I think the biggest thing to take out of this over the recasting is we have confirmed the Vigilante's in over 5 episodes. That's a positive because I mean, spoiler alert for the Suicide Squad if you haven't watched that, but how many trailers did we see of this huge cast, and how many characters do we see in the end? 3? I mean, so it's kind of a known thing with, in this at least DC era of James Gunn, era as in like one movie, is to, rip a bunch of people out. So it is nice to see Vigilante is going to be in there for at least 5 episodes or 6 episodes. After that, who knows? But at least you can get attached to him and not cry too heavily when he pieces out. There's news. James Gunn confirmed this himself, is that he's working on, after Guardians of the Galaxy 3, he is working on another DC TV series that is unknown, except that it is not Bloodsport and it is not Harley Quinn. Margot Robbie did say that she's having a pause on Harley Quinn, which makes sense. Don't know the reasoning behind Bloodsport not being active. My guess, if it's from Suicide Squad, I think I would like either Polka Dot Man. I don't know if it has to be prequel. Spoiler alert again. I already said that, so we're good. Javelin or King Shark. My fear with King Shark, or not my fear, but my concern with King Shark is there's a lot of risk involved with King Shark, especially if it's anything's under the water. It's expensive to do CGI for water, and it's tricky. I mean, look at Aquaman, and it hasn't been done too often that you're like, wow, that worked. So that's a little concern with King Shark. If it's not the Suicide Squad related, I would like to see a Justice League member involved. One that we haven't seen, which would be Plastic Man. He was always a fun one to watch. Funny. I think Plastic Man kind of fits with James Gunn's movie persona. Adds some comedy in there, but also has some action. I think it'd be a fun little thing. And you know how he likes to have like King Shark and this Eagly, I think is the name for the Peacemaker's pet eagle. So you see that he likes doing some, and Groot, Rocket. I mean, so it's not out of his realm to do like a Polka Dot Man, which is like Mr. Fantastic, if you want to put it that way, where he can bend all over. Probably less intelligent than Mr. Fantastic, but I'll save that to another day. We're going to be moving on to another James Gunn project. Say it's James Gunn Day, or week, or whatever you want to call it. More, I guess, confirmation about Adam Warlock is that what he's seeing so far with the casting has done it. It's working really well. He said he's the best, and we as fans will appreciate the work that is put in for this character, which is, sometimes you have to take things with a grain of salt, especially the directors that are putting on these shows, especially if you're trying to sell something. But since this is Guardians of the Galaxy 3 and not Guardians of the Galaxy 1, you can put a little more trust in this to say that the casting is done well, and there's a lot of good things to look forward to. And that's a relief because, Adam Warlock has been a character that has been asked for Marvel fans, from Marvel fans for a while now. So it's kind of good to see that it's in a good spot. I'm excited to see a trailer or a teaser for this character and costume, not just a fan-made one. So we'll kind of see from there. I think I mentioned this before with Indiana Jones recently, or at least Harrison Ford. Is that obviously Harrison Ford's coming back for Indiana Jones? I don't know, 5 or 6. And then and he was injured for a little bit of time, but it looks like the director did confirm that there's less than a month left of filming, which is excellent news that it can be done and will be done. And I am semi looking forward to this. There have been a couple duds, so I'm hoping this kind of rights the boat, if you will, and maybe closes off the series for good. Please, no more reboots. So let's hope Indiana Jones number 5 or 6 is good to go. More of the news is Matrix is looking to lose $100 million. Is that a shock? No. If you wonder why, see my reaction video because it's quite a terrible movie. Next, Lego Star Wars has been on my Steam wish list since I think the middle of 2019. We are looking at an actual release date, sort of. It is between April and May of this year. Please just make it May the 4th. Just call it as it is. May the 4th be with us. Make that set in stone. I'm tired of waiting. It's been way too long. It's going to be almost 3 years since the release should have happened. What is going on? There's been obviously a worldwide pandemic that has gone on. But how many games, how many movies, how many businesses have still gone through without an issue? What is going on, Lego Star Wars? You've done this before. Why can't you do it now? Anyway, I'm still looking forward to it. I don't know why, but I am still looking forward to it. But we'll kind of see how that plays out. I appreciate you sticking with me. If you have, let us know if there's any topics you'd like us to cover in the future or now. I'll stay on right now. I'll wait. Go ahead. Anyway, give us a like, subscribe, share, dislike. I don't know. DM me. Can you DM me? I don't know. Anyway, let us know your feedback. We will see you in the next one.